Live from Kegel Studios, it's Cooking with Nay, and Murray.
Hey! Woohoo! Yay!
Welcome back.
Hey, everybody.
It's been a couple of weeks, and
At
we're
least.
glad to be back
Let me get behind you.
here in Kegel Studios. Hey, and if you're new tonight, because I plastered this on the Next Door app.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that reminds me of that stupid commercial.
What?
You know we got a single shot.
What?
Oh my God, I hate it. Anyway.
So
yes.
if you're new tonight, if you've seen it on Next Door, leave us a little comment there.
Something.
Because if you've seen it on Next Door, we might send you a little prize or something.
We might. Well, hey everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Good to see everybody. Hey, what do y'all think about my new apron here?
It's Jack.
My name is not Jack. Let me just step out right here into the camera. Tim, can you see me?
Absolutely.
See my new apron? It's a picture of Jack. Psychedelic Jack.
Psychedelic Jack.
How about that?
Jack.
And now y'all can see my white shoes that I'm wearing after Labor Day. Don't call the fashion police on me. Anyway,
Hi.
how about it, folks? Oh, wait a minute. Hey, what's up with Dr. Willerton here? What's he got going on?
He's just been on my mind lately.
My God, you
This is
are
our-
such a knucklehead.
This is our phrenology head. If you see, he's got numbered all over it. Dr. Willerton.
Willerton.
It's got a little key on the back, and you can see
Okay, where?
number 10. Where's number 10 at? Right there.
Here, right here. Right
That's
here.
your self-esteem.
Watch it. Don't bump your head, because then you will bump your self-esteem.
Number 11, just to the right of self-esteem, is love
Ooh.
of appropriation.
Ooh. What
But
did
anyway.
you say? Procreation.
A love of what?
Oh, Lord, how about let's just say love? I don't know what that word is. I've never even heard it. Okay. Yeah. How about that, Dr. Willerton? Thank you for
Thanks, Dr.
coming
Willerton.
on set with us, Dr. Willerton.
All right, folks, we got a big show for you tonight.
Lord,
A
I'm
really big
telling
show.
you. Hold on, let me check. All our
Really
stuff.
big shoe.
You got that
We got
going?
Elvis. No,
Elvis is dead.
has left the building.
Yes, he has. All right. We got a few things going on tonight.
Yeah, we got some shout outs to do, so let's get them going before
Let's
we get
get
started.
them going. Yes. Okay. So, we Nathan Nene posted a little thing about what was that? You would eat. Which one of these would you eat? And it was the pickled eggs,
Yum.
the frog legs,
Yum.
the liver and onions.
And possum and sweet taters.
Anyway, so we're gonna give you a little tally on that.
A what?
Tally. So, the pickled eggs, 7 people said they would eat pickled eggs. One of which is Robin Huff, and she said she would eat the entire jar of pickled eggs.
She
Robin
have to fight
Huff?
before it.
Yes, I almost fell
Robin?
over.
Robin Huff? Well, the next time I see Robin, I'm going to take her a jar of pickled eggs.
I wish you would. And the other person that said that they had to choose would be to eat one of those. It would be a pickled egg, and it was your daughter, Allison Gilliland.
No.
Yes, but she did say she might get sick.
Well, Allison, a pickled egg is in your future.
That'll be better than a combo, won't it, honey? Anyway, let's move on. Frog legs, that's the
The big
clear
winner.
Yay!
It's
29.
hopped right to the front.
29. Hop. What did you hop right to the front? Oh, Lord. You were such a knucklehead.
It jumped over all the others.
All over it. Okay. The next one was
Liver and onion.
how many?
21.
Wow.
21
Not even.
lovers of liver and onion.
Not happening in this house. And the last one was possum and sweet potatoes. And we have One.
One.
Okay, and she didn't just choose one. She chose all four. And I gotta say, this girl, Judy Geiselberg, I hope I said it right, Judy. If
That don't
didn't,
sound like a Southern name.
No, she said, though, she commented that she was an old Southern person.
Geiselberg.
And, yeah.
She married. I bet her maiden name ain't Geiselberg.
I bet it's not. But I don't know. But anyway, it might be. Judy, let us know that. She has had all four and loves all four of them and said, you wouldn't know, if you didn't know what you were eating, you would probably like it. And she's probably right about that, except for the liver. Not happening with me, sorry. Anyway, then we also posted about weird foods.
Keep posting.
Yeah, keep posting, because I think we may work some of that into our show, like maybe prepare
A weird food.
one of your weird foods that you post. And Nathan has volunteered to try it.
I'll try anything.
Well, you're right about that. So, anyway, you married me, didn't you?
Get that right.
Wow.
That's some weirdness.
Give me that.
Some husband tamer here.
Anyway, so that is really kind of it. What are you taking my
And
thing
like I
off
said,
for?
we've been gone for a couple of weeks. We had a really big auction on Labor Day.
Yes, we
and
did.
anybody that came out, appreciate it. It turned out we had a great auction, and just appreciate you coming out. The
Yeah.
Kegel auction coming in downtown, beautiful Jefferson, Georgia. Sold it. Anyway, but we had a good sale, and I
We
was
did.
wore out. Had the shipping to get out, and then we went away for a few days. Got away to St. Simon's.
Yes, and our sweet, kind neighbors, the Holders, invited us to go stay with them in St. Simon's for a few days. We had a blast. We did. It was beautiful.
Went picking.
We got to go to the beach. We got to go to the pool. We got to go picking, and
Grin.
we got to eat some good stuff. And
Seen our good friend Vic and
Vic, yeah, I saw his Vic and Lord. I'm just drawing a blank.
Lisa.
Lisa, for crying out
Lisa.
loud! I am so sorry.
They
Lisa.
have a house down there, and they invited us over for dinner and
had
had liver and
lunch.
onions.
No, we didn't. We
had low country boil.
and it was delicious.
We should have posted a picture of that.
We should have. I didn't think about it, but anyway. So it was a great trip. It was good to get away, and
We're back.
here
And
we are.
We're gonna be gone next week, but we may do a little on the road episode. We're gonna be up in Blairsville next Thursday night. So it all depends on what time we get there and get set up and whatever. What we do.
Friday,
Man,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Did you say Thursday or Saturday?
Thursday.
Okay.
But we don't check into 3, so.
Well, yeah, that may cause us a little problem. So
But we'll do something.
we're gonna do something.
But then we'll be back in the saddle again.
No, we won't, because then the next weekend I'm going on girls' trip.
Oh, I guess I'll have to do it by myself.
I
I
get-
don't want
Oh no, you won't.
this be cooking with Nene.
If that's what you want to do,
No.
you just go right ahead.
Cooking with Nene and Tim.
Hey, there you go. That's what you should do. Yes, I like that idea.
And
Anyway,
David.
oh yeah, David will be right over here on TV.
But anyway, all right, let's get the show on the road.
On
We're
the
doing
road.
2 big special
Dishes.
knock your diabetes in the dirt specials here.
You will wake up in a diabetic coma from eating some of this stuff. I'm telling you.
You heard it, and you watched our episode of Chicken and Dumplings. That was our very first episode,
Yes, it
season
was.
1, episode 1. Well, we're bringing them back, but this time it's blackberries and dumplings. And you know that this is a healthy dish. Blackberries are filled with antioxidants.
Yes, they are. They are filled with antioxidants, and we got a quart of them going right now.
We've already started the blackberry broth.
Broth, yes.
So
And so
she's
that-
going to go over that while I roll out the dumplings.
in essence of time, we went ahead and made our blackberry broth, and already made the dough too for the dumplings. So while he's rolling those out, I'm going to kind of give you a little idea, if of what went into the broth. So y'all watch out, because Tim's going to move you and come over here to the stove. So basically, what we did is we got a quart of fresh blackberries. Put them in. I got us in our little Dutch oven here, and 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of butter, and a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Of what?
Cinnamon. Gonna smack you. And kind of put all this in here, got it going on a really good boil, and then cut it back down to medium. And I've let it cook for about 20 minutes, well, probably about 30 minutes. And it's not going to be a thick consistency. I don't know if you can see that. But it did break down the blackberries quite well. So we've got this lovely sweetened blackberry broth.
Now, are the seeds in there?
The seeds are in there,
Everything is in here. So if you have diverticulitis, you probably don't want to eat this dish.
And so I'm going to cut
So now,
the dumplings.
if you would like, Tim, you may go back to where you were.
And then come back when I put the dumplings in.
Yes. Or
But,
you can just
I-
kind of stay
what-
close if you want.
And with the dough, this is not quite like the dumpling dough I make with chicken and dumplings. This is, where am I at?
You are with your 2 cups of flour.
2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 cup of shortening, and 1 egg yolk. And you mix all that together.
Kind of whisk it together,
Yeah,
maybe.
whisk it together, and then you add 1 tablespoon at a time of milk,
Whole milk, yeah.
and it actually took a little bit more. It says 5, but do 1 at a time. You just mix it up with your hand till you get a good ball, and just divide it in 2, and we're rolling it out. And I'm using a piece. This is what I used for chicken and dumplings. It's great for cutting dumplings.
And it said basically that on the ball, you have 1 big ball and you split it in half, and then flour your surface and lay it out, and then just cut them up into, like, what are those, about 2-inch squares maybe, and cut them up, and it's about a 1/4 inch thickness.
I'm just going to lay them here in this bowl. And you,
Here, you want me to do that? I don't want to get my hands dirty.
but Jesus. But you, it's kind of thin. She's talking about how thin it was. But once this flour, these dumplings get in there, it will thicken up the consistency of the blackberry and dumplings considerably.
So your broth is gonna, even though it's a little thin, once you get the dumplings in, it's gonna thicken up some.
Thick or thin at pizza end.
Thick, Lord. We have no idea how this is gonna turn out because we've never made it. We didn't make a second one of these. We usually make 2 of everything. So,
What
this
you
is either
see-
gonna be good or bad.
Is what you get.
That's right.
And we had a little, almost a little minor emergency right before.
Yes.
Because I made this dough up early this afternoon, and I didn't want to get it too wet, and I made it up and it balled it up and put it in the refrigerator, and I got it out and I was going to kind of mash it down, and it was just crumbly.
Oh, we cannot have crumbly dough.
So I had to add a little bit more milk to it about 3 or 4 minutes before the show started. So.
And then it all worked out just fine.
Yeah.
So we got any comments going on there, Tim?
People love you.
We love people. Anybody
People
in
are
particular?
watching.
Anybody in particular that loves us?
Jennifer.
Aw, I love you too, sweetheart. Is that Jennifer Martin?
Yes, it is.
That's my little niece.
Yeah, if y'all watching, send us some comments. Let us know. Like us, share us, and please go to the Cooking with Nene and Murray page.
That is the page that is the same name, except there is no exclamation point at the end. So, because we really want to kind of transfer everybody over to that page, right? It's
Yes.
page, and eventually close down the group. So we can do a lot more with the page if you all would be so kind as to go and like it at some point between now and maybe next week, or just whenever the mood strikes.
We're not going
you.
to close it down yet.
No, but we would like to eventually get everybody over to that. So when you have a minute, take care of that. housekeeping thing. So how's that dumpling
And,
dough coming out?
It's coming out all right. And blackberries bring back, I don't know if you call them fond memories, but my mama,
Mrs. Cagle?
Mrs. Cagle,
Okay.
and
Just checking.
she would, I was a little bitty old squirt, and she would take me to go pick blackberries with her. And it was always hot. It was July, and the chigger ain't. I mean, if you've never had the chigger bite, you go blackberry hunting. See, back then that was before you had off, spray or whatever. And so I'd have a long sleeve shirt on, long pants, and she would take rags soaked in kerosene and tie around my wrist and hers too, and my ankles to keep the dang chiggers off of you. Because if you've never had a chigger, they're going to find parts of your body that you don't want them to find.
You got that right.
And
Woo!
I'll tell you what, it's been a long time since I had a chigger bite until this year. And we went and walked some property in short pants, and chiggers found parts of my body.
Oh, I got me a couple of chigger bites
She got,
too.
yeah, she thought she was going to have to go to the
I thought
emergency room and have her dang
leg
leg
amputated.
amputated.
I'm telling you. Because that chigger bite, I didn't know what it was. I didn't even know I had it and scratched it so bad it got infected.
You know why chiggers go in head first?
No, why?
Get their butt scratched.
Wah.
But up.
You're about silly.
That's true.
Well, you're right, because they definitely got theirs scratched with me. There is no doubt about it.
All right, I'm fixing to
You're fixing to dump dumplings?
dump dumplings, and you can clean this
Oh, thanks, honey.
mess up. There's another piece of paper under this
I
one.
got you.
So,
We're done with the flour sifter, right?
all right, we're going to,
Whoops.
oops,
That's okay. No worries. We got it covered.
at this. All right, folks. We're going to crank this up. You need to get this at a good full boil. And just drop these in. Like I do chicken and dumplings, I just drop them in. You don't want to. You don't want to stir these too much. You just want to drop them in one at a time. And as these cook down, they will thicken up. But it's dumplings. I mean, one of the things about making dumplings, and it's true with this, you need to keep everything cold. The dumplings cold. All you're shortening. I keep it in the refrigerator, and keep all the milk in there, and everything was cold when I made the dumplings, and I put them back in the refrigerator to let them cool again. But when you put them in the pot, it needs to be a full boil. You just drop them in, stick them down, push them way down.
Do not stir.
That's right. Do not stir. Do not feed the bears.
Do not poke the bear. No, it really, and it's funny because tonight, the two dishes that we're doing are, both of them, do not stir. You'll see on this next one.
And about got all of the dumplings in the pot. And you see I'm not stirring, I'm just kind of poking them down. And we're going to cut that back low. We're going to cover this bad boy up. Got our handy dandy cast iron Dutch oven here. And we're just going to let them go for probably about 20 minutes. I'm gonna set it for 15 and go from there. And all right, we can go back over here, and Miss Murray is going to start the chocolate cobbler as I get my hand.
Chocolate cobbler. Yay, I'm so excited.
I wish I had an Hallelujah chorus sound effect.
All right, y'all. You talk about a diabetic coma. This is it right here.
Woo!
We did make one earlier, and boy howdy did it smell good. If it doesn't taste good, it'll be a miracle. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make up the batter. We are going to use about half a cup of butter. Where's my butter?
It's in that pan.
Okay.
It's melted.
What we did is we put it in a casserole dish over here, 9 by 13, just
And
regular.
a half a cup is 1 stick.
Put that whole stick in there, stuck it in the oven as we preheated it at 350 so that all that butter would melt, and brought it out, set it down. Now we're going to mix up the 1 1/2 cups of sugar.
Just put it there and then that one. Just use that one, couldn't you?
I guess I could.
Instead of messing up another bowl. Your pretty green
My
jadeite.
pretty green jadeite. Oh, which reminds me, my little adopted baby sister, Robin Wilson, is a jadeite fanatic, and today is her birthday. So
Well,
happy
this is in
birthday
honor
to
of your birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, sweet Robin. So, all right. In here, though, we have 2 cups of self-rising flour.
What kind of self-rising flour?
That would be White Lily self-rising flour.
Who?
White Lily self-rising flour. So I got 2 cups going in there. Didn't sift it, right? We didn't sift it.
No.
No. Okay, so just put your 2 cups in. Next goes in a 1.5 cups of sugar. Alrighty, and then next we're going to do 3 tablespoons of Hershey's cocoa.
If you really want to play a little practical joke on somebody, bet them. I mean, it'd be worth $100, but they're not going to. But bet them $100 that they can't eat a tablespoon of Hershey's cocoa.
Because they're not going to.
Because they can't eat a tablespoon of
Well, it's
Hershey's
the same
cocoa.
thing with cinnamon too.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do 3 tablespoons of the cocoa. Gosh, it smells good too.
But they don't taste. Hershey's
No, it
cocoa powder does not taste good.
No, it does not taste good.
And it will.
I have tried it. Okay, so after that, we're going to add in 2 teaspoons. And you know what? I forgot my teaspoon. So let me grab that.
2 teaspoons of.
So we're mixing our cocoa, our flour, our sugar, and our vanilla and some milk together. That's what we're gonna make our batter with. Oops.
Take a little sip.
No, I
Put some
didn't.
behind your ear.
Put some behind your ears. All
Then we
right,
got a cup of milk.
cup of milk. Pour that milk in, and then I'm gonna take a little whisk. You probably could, you
can
know,
use
mix
a
it up in a
but
mixer if you
but
wanted
whisk
to.
is fine.
This bowl like to have been too small. But, so I'm gonna whisk it real good. Oh, for all you Devo fans out there. Everybody's going, who's Devo? Tim knows who Devo is.
Yes, I do.
All right. So we're gonna get that all mixed up real good. And yes, this is a Pampered Chef whisk, which, by the way, let me just talk to y'all for a minute. I'm having a Pampered Chef party in October online, and I would be delighted if some of you would attend and purchase some stuff. My little sweet friend Kirsten Creek is going to be hosting that, and so be looking for an invitation from me. I would be delighted for you to attend. And while we're at it, while we're talking about shopping, I also have a friend, Shannon, who has set me up a link on Scentsy. I know some of you know Scentsy, some of you don't. It is a,
She's a really nice girl.
yes, she is. And so, let me say, some of the best products, and they're made in the USA. Wax warmers, cleaning products,
Earwax, all that.
product, dog spray to make your dog smell good when he comes inside. And also bath products. So, please, begging. Think about all them parties of y'all's that I've bought stuff from.
Alright.
Okay, so I about got my batter done. I'm trying to get all these little
Oh, baby, it's
knurlies.
fine. It's good.
Just mind your own business. This is my chocolate cobbler. You made yours earlier. All right.
Don't give me that look.
Okay. Now that I have my batter mixed up, we're going to pour it in on top of the butter. Here's the other,
On top of who?
the butter.
Or me?
I'm gonna pour it on top of you. Give you a black eye to go with your blackberry dumplings.
Alright.
Anyway, we're going to pour it on top of this butter here. But here's the other key. You do not stir it.
Do not.
You just pour it.
Do not. What's that other movie? Do not. What was that movie?
Mark, see, look. You telling me to hurry up,
Do not.
and I have flour in the bottom of my bowl.
It's that where they sing the I'll turn you to a toad. Do not. So, what is it?
We thought you
Oh.
was a toad.
Yeah, but
Brother,
do
where art
not
thou?
seek the treasure.
Do not
Seek
seek the
the treasure.
treasure.
That was from,
Oh, brother, where art thou?
thank you, Tim, the movie
Yes.
man, because I can never remember stuff like that. Could you get me that red scrape thing over there, please? Because I want every drop of this. Thank you. All right, so we're getting every drop. Even the flour that wasn't mixed up because somebody was rushing me.
Well, if you wouldn't have been talking so much, mix a little more.
Listen, you need to just mind your own business. This is where husbands get in trouble, don't they, Nathan?
I've never got in trouble.
What? What'd you say? Say that again a little louder for people in the back. All right. I've just about got all of it.
I think you got it all.
All right.
Do not.
Do not stir. I'm wanting to stir it so bad I can't stand it.
And don't seek the treasure.
No, don't do that either. Okay.
All right.
So the next thing is you got to mix up your topping. I've already kind of I pre-mixed this.
It's just easy.
It's very simple. It's 2 cups of sugar, a half a cup of cocoa, and I've got 3 cups of water boiling on the stove.
This is the weird part of this little dish. You think it's because you mix up this, you go ahead and be putting the topping on, and once you get all this topping on there, you pour the 3 cups of boiling water on top of this, and you think, boy, that's going to be soupy, but
It's
trust
not.
me, you put it in the oven for what, 35 minutes on 350, and then you have to let it set out because it's still kind of loose. You need to let it set out for 15 or 20 minutes
Yeah.
to kind of congeal. And
All right.
so here comes the water.
I tell you what, let's move this over here, and so that you don't have to carry boiling water. Just pour it on. You don't do anything to it. You don't stir it.
Do not stir.
Do not stir anything.
Just pour the boiling water
Right over that stuff.
right over the topping.
I'm gonna need to wash my hands here, and I'm gonna let you handle putting it in the oven.
Now, are you trying to cover all the topping, or are you just trying to
Just
get it all?
kind of, sort of
Okay.
covered all the topping.
And then what it's
I don't think there's any really rhyme or reason for it. You just
don't stir it.
don't stir it. Whatever you do, for God's sakes, don't stir it. Stick it in an oven. It's 350 degrees. Obviously, you've already had it preheated.
And
it's gonna cook
set your-
for 20 minutes, and I don't have a timer to set, because you'll have to set it on the stove there.
Well, I've got 5 minutes. Low. What time is it right now?
It is the
8:00. So, 8:30.
okay.
It's going to come out. We're probably done by then, but the dumplings have got about 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes on those dumplings. I cannot wait to taste those. I'm really hoping that they turn out well. So,
But wow, the dumplings are finishing up. We got 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
let me have that.
We've got the magic.
Of TV.
We've got a chocolate cobbler already made.
Oh my Lord. And I tell you what, it smelled heavenly.
And you can't have chocolate cobbler
That
without
ice cream.
vanilla bean ice cream.
We don't have a scoop down here, do we?
And Tim, I promise, Mary Jane will not tell Amy on the girls' trip that you ate some.
Are you not supposed to eat any?
It's all low carb, right?
Yes,
Are you not?
There you go.
he died.
So am I.
Well, I'll just give you a challenge portion. How about that?
That's.
Our secret is safe with us.
Here, those are big ass.
Just sit there and cuss all over
I
national
did
TV.
not cuss. I need to get us I need an ice cream scoop. I don't think we have one down here.
Well, I'll just scoop it with this spoon right here.
You'll just probably bend it right in that.
No.
There you go.
Look at this.
Yes. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Oh my God.
It's like chocolate.
Oh, you gotta get that sauce off the bottom, baby.
So it makes
Oh,
a
I need
sauce inside.
I need I thought this was not a slide. I wanted a solid spoon.
Oh, here, use this one to get, there you go, that ought to work okay. Oh my heavens. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you are anywhere near our home, you need to rush right over now and get you some of this. Because it looks fabulous. Holy moly. All right, a little bit of ice cream. I just want a child's portion too. How about that? Is
I think
that
that's
for
a
Tim?
10.
Tim. Sorry,
I don't
Nick.
need a spoon of this.
I'm just gonna inhale it.
Just gonna put your face in it.
That's
Oops.
what he's- All right, so we're gonna. Why don't you just come on and step out from
I
behind
am
the camera?
not dressed for television tonight. I'm behind the camera.
This mine.
Yeah.
All right. So Tim, please go ahead. Don't wait on us.
No, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and
wait for you
please,
guys. I'm gonna
critique.
wait for you guys.
We're waiting on your critique. I'm gonna tell you, I already like it.
I need to talk to Dennis and see about putting this on the menu.
It's
Oh.
almost as if there's a pudding on the bottom with that sauce.
Well, it's a cobbler.
Yeah.
So if you have had cobbler before,
It's
like a
kinda-
berry cobbler,
Yeah.
it's like
Saucy.
saucy.
Yeah, saucy.
Y'all, you have got to make this immediately.
And please, if you do, post it on Cooking with Nene and
Mm-hmm.
who?
Mm.
Murray. Oh my God, y'all. Seriously. This ought to be against the law. You know?
It ought to be. This is like food porn, isn't it?
Bow chicka wow wow.
This is a family show. Both of you. Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
What was I said earlier?
Lord, I don't know. You
Upstairs,
saying all
I said
kinds of
something
about blackberries.
mm. Oh,
This is not Weight Watchers friendly, but I'm eating it because it's that good.
I'm afraid I'm gonna be disappointed about the blackberry chocolate.
Me too. Blackberry dumplings.
Dumpling.
I need to get us some clean dishes for that. Cause this don't need to be mixed in.
I'll go where I'll clean mine.
You want me to get Jack down here to clean it for you?
And we've got 2 of these. Tim said he wasn't allowed to bring any home.
Speaking of Jack,
He always comes down about the time we start eating. He hears the spoons hitting the plate. And what do you think, Jane?
I don't know, Jerome. These dumplings have really puffed up quite big. Okay.
Alright.
I think, Tim, if you want to do you feel like bringing the camera over?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll need to get an eyeball on that right there, folks.
Yeah, you do. You need an eyeball on this. Boy, howdy. I mean, there's you some dumpling city right
Darker
there.
the berry, sweeter the juice.
Oh my God, did you just say that? Do not stir.
Don't stir.
Press the dumplings down into the broth. So we've let them cook for about, what, about 20 minutes or so?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we should, let's just taste test one.
No, let's just get some here.
I got some.
I got these little bowls right here.
Okay. Oh yeah, y'all got to see inside my nasty cabinet. Nothing is organized in there. Bring it on, Cable.
All right.
So let's divvy these up a little bit. Here, Tim, do you want a big wad of them or no?
Just a little
Child's
bit.
portion.
Child's
Give
portion.
him another big old dumpling though.
Oh yeah.
Lord, Nathan.
It's low carb, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll handle these. Wow, this should be interesting. I'm like you though. I'm afraid that we're gonna be disappointed.
Because the chocolate
I know,
was
because
so good.
it was fantastic. Is it that bad? Have you tried it?
Hey,
I don't think the dumplings are done yet.
oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
mine are still like floury, I think.
No, they're not.
Let's walk over here and get in front of the camera. Come here, Jack. All right. What do you think?
It's good.
Well, it's not like chocolate cobbler,
No.
is it?
It is.
I'm gonna choke to death on TV. That'll be a way to go, won't it?
It's not very sweet, which I like,
Right.
It's not.
and it's a little tart, which I like.
Yes. And true, these dumplings probably could go for another 10 minutes.
Right. Could you roll them out like about a quarter-inch thick or so? So you might even want to roll yours
And-
out even a little thinner.
Well, and see, when I do my chicken and dumplings, and this would probably work for this as well, I put them in a crock pot after I do that. But you can just turn this down on low and just let these simmer for, I let my chicken and dumplings simmer for probably 45 minutes or so. And I mean, it really gets those dumplings.
Man, I'm gonna
This
tell
would
you.
be good with a scoop of ice cream on it as well.
Would
I'm
you
just
like
saying,
some
I don't
ice
want
cream?
any. I'm just saying.
I don't want any either. Why is that dog going nuts over?
Everybody's coming over to the house. You told them to come.
Well, front door's unlocked. Okay. I'm gonna say,
On a scale of 1 to 10, I give chocolate cobbler a 10.
I give chocolate cobbler a 50.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I give Blackberry and Dumplings probably an 8.
Lord,
I give it a 10. Here, let me tell you why.
tell us why.
It's a different kind of dessert.
It
It is. It
It's
is
a,
totally.
it's a completely. It's a lighter dessert,
Yes.
and it's something that you would have with kind of lighter fare
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
at a picnic or something that you're eating in the summertime.
Oh Lord.
I'm telling you, this is the ticket right here.
Give me one more ice cream.
This is.
Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna choose. But
Yeah, I'm moving this up to about a 9.5 now.
the ice cream. Right.
Ice cream good.
Yeah. That brought it on up the Richter scale there.
And I could see if those dumplings are cooked a little longer,
Yeah.
I could see it being. It's very cobbler-like as it is
Right.
now.
Let's turn them back on. Turn them on low. Put the top back on them.
Judy wants to know: have we posted the recipes yet?
No, ma'am, but as soon as we get done here, I've already got them
Wow.
typed up and ready to go.
These, I mean, the more
So
I
don't
eat it,
post
this is a totally different dessert. It'd be a totally different meal that you would have this with.
Yep.
Oh my God. On this chocolate cobbler, like there's little crunchies on the edges and stuff. Whew. Lord help us. I'm gonna be sick.
Wow. And this is totally different than Blackberry Cobbler. I mean, I've made Blackberry Cobbler.
It is. It's different than any kind of. That is different than any cobbler I've had, but it is very cobbler-esque.
But like I said,
Come here, buddy.
it's not very. It's not. I mean, it's sweet, but it's tart.
It's got some tartness to it.
Yeah.
Which I think is nice.
Look at this baby.
He'd eat it.
I bet he would. Don't you give that dog that. Everybody say hey to Jack.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
I
Tim's a-
too like
Aw.
Blackberry and Dumplings.
I wish Bubba were here to say that. Jack misses his Bubba. We all miss our Bubba. Him's a good boy though, aren't you, buddy? Will you let him lick the bowl a little bit?
Yeah.
That's it, buddy. That's all you can have. You can put that bowl back up in the cabinet now. All right, bud. Hop down.
Well, folks, this has been lots of fun.
Oh my goodness. We've missed y'all. We're glad to be back. Oh, I forgot. Forgot something. So, it struck me earlier, like about 10 minutes before we got ready to do this, that I really want to find something of my mom's to have, to wear, whatever, while we're on air tonight. So I went into her jewelry box that I've been in a gazillion times just looking at her stuff. Have never seen this. And Tim, you got to kind of guide me on both of them. We'll do this one first.
Down. Good. Perfect. Nope.
Up.
There you go. Perfect.
Never saw it. There's my little Mama the Angel, Jane. And here, let's do it on this one too. How about that? My sweet mama. Gosh, I miss her. So now I can carry her everywhere I go.
And then,
Speaking of my mama, and in the famous words of Jane Castle-Lois Quintus Bites Gilliland, be somebody. Please be somebody.
in this day and time,
Good Lord, be somebody.
be somebody. And in the words of my dear father, it don't matter if you met you for the first time or he's one of his grandkids that he saw all the time, but every time when he left, he'd say, I love you and don't you forget it. And we love you.
And don't you forget it. Yay!
Thank y'all for coming.
We'll see y'all next Thursday, 7:30. Be there.
Sometime.
Be square.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll be there sometime.
All right.
See y'all.
Everyone.
Bye, folks.